Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for September 2020. This is a love reading for the zodiac sign of Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign. So if this reading isn't doing it for you, I encourage you to check out your moon and or rising sign videos because sometimes your love messages will be coming from those. So Libra, let's just go ahead and get started. The first card you have is the Fool reversed, and this is for how you're feeling in the month of September with a love partner. The Fool reverse is suggesting that you might not be in your right mind about someone. It suggests some carelessness, some folly. It could be apathy too. Maybe you're just tired of trying to figure something out with this person. You could be making a careless choice by going toward this person because the next card that represents them, when the Fool is in the reverse, they're pointing toward that way. So I'm kind of thinking that you Libras are making a careless decision by moving toward a person where it's just not the right thing to do at this time. Okay. The other cards that we'll be getting into are suggesting it's a high possibility that you are not in communication with this person at this time, Libra, and that might be why you go toward them foolishly. It's kind of like there's a reason why you're not talking to this person right now, Libra, and maybe you've been waiting a long time and you're thinking, oh, I'm just gonna casually, it's almost like you want to play it off very casually so it's not a big deal, but deep down you know that it's not the right thing to do. And yeah, with it being the Fool reverse for how you're feeling, it's like you know that it's not wise to do this, but you're kind of just want to play dumb. You know, with the Fool reverse, it's like you want to play dumb. You want to be like, oh, whatever, it's not that big of a deal, even though you know that it's not the best thing for you, Libra, to walk toward this person, which we'll get into. I mean, I could already see with these cards, but we'll get into them one by one. Yeah, you're kind of just you were being really careful and maybe strategic before in dealing with this person, and you kind of, maybe you missed them and you're like, I'm just gonna say hi or something. It could be something like that. Sorry, I was fixing those. A little OCD. So yeah, Libra, it's kind of like you've let go of like a high standard you were holding yourself to, and you're feeling like, I'm just gonna message them. But the reading is saying it's not a good idea. And let me tell you why. Because how they feel is a Nine of Wands. They're totally tortured right now, Libra, okay? So I feel, yeah, all these cards are suggesting that you guys are not in communication right now. They are tortured. They could be not being able to sleep at night. They could be having dreams or nightmares about you, about the connection. They could be just totally replaying a scene between the two of you over and over in their head again. They could be overthinking things like crazy. That's what the Nine of Swords is all about. It's about being imprisoned in your mind. Something can't get out of your psyche. It's kind of drilled in there, and it's not a pleasant energy. It's a lot of suffering. So this person that you're dealing with, Libra, they are in a lot of suffering and mental agony and turmoil over you and this connection. They are not happy. They feel really overwhelmed. They don't know what to do about you and this connection, okay? They are just torturing themselves, Libra. They're just torturing themselves. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they should talk to you or not. They're facing away from you. You're walking toward them in the Fool reversed. And it's like, even though you're in the Fool reverse, Libra, look at this little story right here. You're in a way better space, healthier space than they are right now, Libra. Okay, this person is totally in their head, torturing themselves. They're being miserable, and it's their doing. You know, they're just being so over analytical, analyzing every little thing about what's going on between the two of you, and they can't come towards you for that reason. They have their back towards you. And yeah, you're in the Fool reverse, like you are, Libra, you are being a little foolish if you're going toward this person, that's what it's saying. But the Fool is not like a horrible energy. It's like you're kind of okay, Libra, but this person, they're not okay. They're really torturing themselves over this connection. Okay, so you might have known that, you might have had an inclination, or maybe this is news to you. It'll be different for each of you Libras. The third card you have is the Five of Pentacles. This is the energy between you and this person, and the energy in this connection. Yeah, this is all about being left out in the cold. Could be a couple that went through a big financial difficulty together, and that could be why they broke up. It's not necessarily financial, but it can be for some. It could be just something just totally went wrong between the two of you, okay? I was going to say it could be spiritual related. It's possible, not necessarily. Maybe you and this person had something in similar as far as your spirituality. Maybe you guys felt spiritually rich together, and then something didn't work out, okay? But overall, whether if it's about spirituality or money, that's not important. What's important is that the energy between the two of you is that you both feel like each other have wronged each other. They feel like you've wronged them, and you feel like they've wronged you. You both feel like you've been left out in the cold. So even though they have their back toward you and you're walking toward them, you both feel that you have been abandoned in some way, okay? You both feel that way, okay? That could be why this person doesn't want to talk to you right now. They feel like you've really wronged them and they can't let go of that. And you the same way. It's a mutual energy with the position of this card, Libra. You both are feeling, something pretty heavy must have happened between the two of you, okay? Because you both feel this way toward each other, that they really wronged you, you really wronged them. That's the energy between the two of you, okay? And not being able to come together. The Five of Pentacles is also about lovers not being able to find a peaceful or agreeable meeting place. So that could mean a couple of things. It could be that you guys are far away from each other distance-wise, geographically. If it's not that, then you can't just come together in peace. There's a reason why you guys can't come together in peace. And that could be why you guys are not talking. And this is why this person is tortured, because they may not know how to approach you. They may not know what to say. And they feel very impoverished as far as this connection is concerned. And you feel the same way, Libra, with this being mutual energy between the two of you. Okay, so the fourth card is what the person you're dealing with wants. They have the Three of Wands. They want you to come to them, okay? They don't want to come to you. They want to stand, they're like looking, they're on the lookout, like, oh, is that Libra's boat out there? Are they coming yet? And even if you're all the way out there, even if they see you so far away, they will stand there until they're 90 years old. Sorry, I'm not trying to make it an age thing. It's just a stupid analogy. They will stand there and wait for you to come. Sorry, it's just funny to me. This person, and this is just current energy, Libra, okay? It could change in a few weeks or next month, and it could turn around, but that's how they feel right now. They feel like Libra needs to come to me. I'm not going to go to them. No. Like they're going to watch and wait. They're going to wait for their ships to come in. Okay? Also, if they're not waiting for you to come toward them, it's also a possibility that they're waiting for something to change energetically, because wands are all about energy. They're waiting for something to change so that they can come towards you. Maybe they're waiting for their energy to change. Maybe they have an excuse of, oh, it's not the right time, or I need to wait for this to get taken care of, or this other thing to get lined up that doesn't have to do with romantic relationship or relationship at all. And they're just saying, oh, well, it's not the right time, I have to wait. And they're very, very patient, okay? Libra, they could be an earth sign, having a lot of patience. It could also be a fire sign because it's wands, but as just the very patient energy reminds me of like an earth sign, but not necessarily so. Yeah, so just to review what they want, it's either that they want you to come to them, or they're waiting for something to change. I don't know what it is. Something to change so that they can come towards you. And because it's wands, it could just be an energetic shift. So maybe they're waiting for themselves to feel differently energetically before they could approach you, Libra, okay? The 5th card is what you want in the connection. You have the 2 of Swords. This is about being in a precarious situation, wanting to seek balance, wanting to seek internal balance. Libra, you want to balance out the situation. You want there to be peace and harmony. You are wanting to look at things from a more logical perspective. The 2 of Wands, the person in this card, they've turned their back on the moon. They've turned their back on their intuition. Libra, you may feel that your intuition has got you in trouble in the past, maybe with this person, and you want to rely more on your logic and reason. You feel like that is what's needed in this situation, and this 2 of Swords is directly below the 9 of Swords, which is how they feel. This person could be a very logical person, and you're saying, well, I'm going to do the same thing then. I'm going to be very logical and factually based and more mentally inclined, whatever. Just wanting to be more in your head, wanting to be more cool and calm and collected. And yeah, just turning your back on your feelings and intuition. And you feel like that's what's needed to achieve balance in yourself, Libra. You feel like this person might have taken you for a ride, and you're like, I can't go back to being in my emotions and intuition so much because it was painful. I need to rely on my intellect and my logic faculties and my reasoning so that I can get through this. So you're wanting to be factual. And Libra, sorry, but the Fool reverse being how you feel, you might be using this as an excuse. You might be like, oh, well, logically, it's not a big deal if I go toward them, you know. And Libra, what can I tell you? Maybe you should go toward them. I'm not going to tell you not to. But the card reading is kind of saying that it could be a foolish thing to do at this time. But I'm just pointing out that this 2 of Swords energy for what you're wanting, you want balance. So that could be why you want to go toward them. And also, like I said, you might feel like, oh, well, this is reasonable. Once I get out of my emotions and intuitive space, I feel like I'm just being reasonable by wanting to come toward them and resolve things. But just keep in mind, Libra, that the Fool of Reverse is kind of suggesting that it might not be the right time for you to do that, and it's because their back is turned towards you, turned away from you. Okay, so I feel like, Libra, if you went toward this person at this time, it wouldn't work out the way you wanted anyway. That if this is your reading, that's just what the cards are saying. I'm just being honest with you, okay? But what you want is that you want to achieve balance and harmony. You want to achieve internal balance and harmony with the 2 of Swords before you can go to this person. And that could be what you're focusing on right now, Libra, is focusing on getting yourself a little more balanced and stable, maybe so that you could approach them in the future. So maybe right now it's a full reverse and it's not a great idea to do so, but maybe in the future, once you've achieved a little bit more balance in yourself, it would have a more successful outcome. So just keep that in mind. So the final card you have is the outcome overall energy of this reading. Libra, you have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is all about working hard. It could be working in a community, working in a group. This is careful attention to detail. This is wanting to work out finer details. The outcome overall energy is that I think the both of you are realizing that in order for the 2 of you to come together, it's going to involve a lot more skill and work needed. This is about being very skillful in an approach, okay? I think the 2 of you are realizing that you both need to go back to the drawing board so that you guys can come together and interact peacefully in a constructive way, because the current energies right now, like, it's like if you guys were to talk right now in this current energies of this reading, I feel like it would just go nowhere, Libra. I feel like it would just go nowhere with the way that it is right now at this time. So this outcome card is saying, I feel like the both of you feel this and know this, that you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to figure out a more skillful and intentional way of how you guys would come together to talk, so that there could be a favorable outcome where it's actually constructive and a good use of time, instead of just coming together, crashing into each other, and just going back into perhaps an old energy where, I don't know what the old energy was, but your person is feeling like the 9 of Swords, and it's the number 9. So I feel like you guys have been through a lot. This could be going on for several years now, This person feels a lot of built up hurt and tension. So, and yeah, the Five of Pentacles is a very heavy energy too. This is someone that you've been through something with, okay? So both of you recognize the need to think about a skillful way about how you guys are going to come together. Whether that's you coming to them or them coming to you, however it ends up playing out, Libra, you guys are just figuring out like what needs to be done so that if and when you guys finally talk, it's constructive, okay? Libra, I pulled an additional card to just top off the reading. This is from a deck that's just the majors and the aces. You got the Ace of Cups. So this is an interesting Ace of Cups card. I'm sorry I don't have a great zoom on this camera, but it's a little mouse hiding in a lotus flower. The lotus flower has drops of waters around it, and he's looking out onto like this desert landscape that looks pretty barren and dry. It's not colored in yet, so like if you look at just the art of the card, the only part that's colored in is the pink lotus flower and the mouse. So Libra, you're kind of looking out to see if it's safe for you to love again. You're looking if it's safe for you to come out and talk to this person. That's the energy that you're in right now. You don't know if it's safe. And the aces are about new beginnings, and the Fool is a 0 card. It's a number 0. It's all about wanting to start over and be fresh. So Libra, you want to kind of have a beginner's mind. That's kind of how you feel right now. You want to start over fresh. You want to be, you have a longing to be vulnerable and open and love again, Libra. Maybe you feel like it's been a long time since you've been able to do that, and you're kind of looking out from this little lotus flower to see if it's safe for you to do so. But Libra, I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself. Being in this little lotus flower, the lotus flower is a self-sustaining life force energy. And with this Two of Swords, yeah, the Two of Swords is kind of a heavy card, but it's also telling me that you're trying to achieve an internal balance in yourself, Libra. You really are working on yourself. That's what this Two of Swords and this Ace of Cups is telling me, that you do want to work on yourself. You do want to know if it's safe for you to love again. So Libra, stay open and vulnerable. Don't let this person take control of your life and make you feel bad, okay? It's unclear what the outcome is between you and this person at this time. So I just explained to you card by card what the situation is, but just yeah, just go back to the drawing board and see what would be a constructive way for you and this person to come together. And don't let this person kick you out of your openness and vulnerability, because if it's not this person, there is someone else that will appreciate that in you and not want to tear you down. And I'm saying this, Libra, because this Ace of Cups is saying to me that you feel a little frightened, that maybe this person kind of scared you or overwhelmed you or made you feel bad. So you want to know if the coast is clear, if you can come out and love again, and you're willing to be open and youthful and meek, Libra, and that's a really lovely energy. Yeah, so just keep in mind, it might not be the right time for you and this person to come together, but I feel really strongly with the Three of Pentacles that both of you are trying to figure out how to make it work so that you guys can talk peacefully. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comment section below. That's really helpful for me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, Libra. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.